So first thing you need to do, stop gripping your genitals really roughly. That is causing a lot of friction down there. That's number one. Stop gripping it super hard. You know what I'm saying? Like, ease up on it. See these? I don't really have super rough hands, but some of you guys, you hardworking guys out there, you know you got rough hands, stuff like that. Or maybe your girl has rough hands, or your guy, whatever. If you're doing self-pleasure, you need to get a pocket pussy. The reason why you need to get this is because it's less rough. It's more soft and plushy and, you know, gushy and stuff like that. I have some great masturbators around here, you know. I'm looking at them right now, you know. It's skin. Your rough hands are making your genital skin rough as well. You know what I'm saying? It contributes to the desensitization. You're getting less feeling down there. Okay, that's pretty simple, right? Get a pocket pussy or a sex doll. Get a bigger sex doll, however you want to do it. I like any size, really. I like a more mid-range, like a torso. That's my favorite size, like a torso type of size. Number two, mental. We get to the mental stuff. And I just want to get this out the way. I should have said this first. But if you have any mental issues, maybe you're get anxiety from having to perform. You have anxiety because your partner's too hot. That happens. Or you're anxious about pleasing them well. Whatever it is, if it's a mental thing, you're gonna have to work that on your own. I can't help you with that. Really, I really can't. It's such a case-by-case thing. I've experienced that before. The way I could describe it is like when I'm outside of my body. So if I'm too outside of my body, like if I'm too even high vibe sometimes, I won't be turned on like that. I'm not in my body. I'm not in my human. It's hard for me to get hard. It could be multiple things. Some more practical things that I can give you, aside from the mental and the physical, but more medicinal side of things, I recommend watermelon. Eat the watermelon. Get as close to the rind as you can. Get up in that rind, man. Get up in that rind. Crunch it all out. You know, you could even blend up the rind or juice it. Even better if you can do that. But even just eating watermelon, even if you just eat the fleshy part, the delicious sweet part, it should work pretty well for you. I recommend doing it on a consistent basis, like incorporating these things into your diet. The two things I've used, number one, watermelon and watermelon rinds. And then number two, it's my favorite one, beets. I love beets. I love beets. First of all, I love the taste. I love a pickled beet too. Put a little tahini on it. Shout out to my Mexicans. However you want to take your beets. I've tried the beet juice. I prefer eating physical beets. And my favorite way to eat physical beets is pickled beets. You can get pickled beets in the canned vegetable section. There's a little thing of pickled beets. It's going on $3 now, but that's another topic for another day. Anyways, we're trying to keep it light today, so yeah, get you some pickled beets. Those are pretty good. Eat them as a snack. I'm a savory guy, so I like a pickled situation. But if you want it more sweet, you can get like beets and carrots and juice it. People like juicing and stuff like that. That's a popular combination. Basically, beets, it helps with blood flow. I even like to have beets, not just for erections, but it helps give me a good pump in the gym. You see what I'm talking about? Yeah. Helps give me a good pump in the gym. I didn't go to the gym today, but I prefer beets over watermelon. But I like both. I don't know if you can have both at the same time. You can try that. I prefer to pick one kind of blood flow agent just so it doesn't get too convoluted. Like I don't need a whole routine. I think as long as you have one of these practical applications, that can work. And of course, if those don't work for you, you can try using sildenafil, which is the active ingredient in Viagra and other erectile dysfunction medications. I've tried those before too. It's not a magic pill. Here's the thing, if you're still having mental problems, that's not going to work either. So, whatever mental issues you have, you're going to have to figure that out before you try any of these things. But they do help you once you get aroused and you're in your body. They do help you keep the erection. Beets don't work as well as Viagra, or neither does watermelon. Viagra has its other problems too, like the symptoms as far as like you get really hot. I don't know. You get really hot. And somebody like me, I have like a deviated septum, so my nose gets real stuffy. So with Viagra, like, it gets stuffed up, and I just, yeah. And I'm sure some people would say like some good cardio will help. Doing some cardio, that's another physical application you can do. Some cardio. I don't know about weightlifting. I do weightlifting already, but definitely they say cardio. And like I say, beets are great also just for like a good pump in the gym. I like beets more than watermelon. If I'm to categorize which one I think works better, I think it's beets first works best, then watermelon. Now I'm sure there's other natural applications you can use out there. I just don't know them. I never tried them. Now these are the things I've learned. Also, what you can do is stop masturbating as much, and not just not gripping it super tight with your rough ass hands, but also just not doing it as much and saving it for sex. Like if you have a partner, if you're in a relationship, save it for when you're having sex with them. But I'm not against masturbation at all. Even though I am pro semen retention, I do think it has a plateau of about 14 to 21 days is like when you reach your peak of semen retention. But a good masturbator alternative is, like I said, the sex torsos, the pockets, you know. But yeah, these are some ways to improve your erections. Emphasis on improving, and these don't flip a switch and then it just fixes forever. These are things you incorporate into your lifestyle, and these are things you never stop doing. A lot of self-improvement is stuff you never stop doing. You add it into your routine in life.